I should be live. Hello. Such a Jim John shame. No, no, no. No, no, no. Good morning, Vietnam. What up, everybody? Go live on Insta so the people know I'm on. Hello, hello. Waiting for chat to move. ¿Qué tal? What up, gun? What up, gunner? Deadlock stream? No, I need to add you soon so I could deadlock with you, man. So you could deadlock. Hey, King. Hey, Belicia. What up? What up? Sup, Queen, I guess. Sup, Mexican. All right. Chill with that. What up, my G? All right, I'll take G. I don't know how I feel about the Mexican thing. What up, Mexican? Huh. I'm keep my eye on you, Rays. The titles I'm getting ready for. Yeah, you guys got work. First week of work for you. Oh, let me see. Where's the give you guys the context of there's every time I hear Mexican, I just think of low tier god. Here, I'll play this real quick for you guys. I'm gonna cover some niche topics today, by the way. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking about. Ah, look at that. No signal. Get out of here, bro. Here's what I think when I hear Mexican. For me,
Nope. Sorry, Mexican. You're not getting those fucking points off me.
I just think of that. Nope. Sorry, Mexican. Getting no points off me. Psyched you worked the Christmas New Year's. That sucks, man. Sup, Mexican is crazy. Nah, I figured Ray's was Mexican too. I'm just joking with you. Dude, I turn on the auto expose for this fucking thing. I need to get a better camera, man. I think that's gonna be my next purchase. I can't deal with it. Can you talk about the political and economic state of the world? Sure. Let's jump into Venezuela. Thoughts, everybody? Thoughts? How do we fix it? Let's let the Mexican guy in Los Angeles tell you all about Venezuela. By hearing double? I don't think anyone else is hearing double. Bro, this. Let me see. Launch. Man, I can't really move anything. It's lame, bro. I'm just stuck with this. Another war? Yeah. Seems like it. Seems like it. Can you tell the Lunchley story again? Nah, just listen to the podcast. We should dig a moat. Oh, you had to stream open in 2 tabs? You're good. You're good, Maya. And also shout out to the membies in the chat, my regulars. You know, I love my members. 199 on desktop, 299, I guess, if you're on mobile. All you get is cute little emotes, and you get a little banana. Little banana. Nate, as a fellow Mexican, comma. All right. Goom I eat. Goom eat. You're gonna finish that sentence. What I can say about Venezuela and Maduro is that I like the outcome, but the process is really bad. Yeah, yeah. That's a good take on it. It's just taking a whole president like that's just kind of crazy. Just snatch a dude up, huh? I mean, I don't like the guy, the Venezuelan president, but just snatching up a guy like that was crazy. Worth the money, worth the money. Yo como pan. Me too, bro. When's the podcast return? We returned the 19th, folks. You guys have 2 more weeks. I think 2 weeks from today we're back. As a fellow Mexican, I love you. Ah, shout out. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about niche topics today. It's just two things that like I found very weird but interesting. So can we get to we're not talking politics today. We're gonna be a little silly. Also, I'm home with Mia. She has been fed. She has been changed, and she's slowly taking a nap. She has been pretty good with her naps today. She's taking she took her first 9 o'clock nap, which is around the time I like having her take her first nap, and now she's taking her 12:30 nap, which is also when I like her taking her second nap. So yeah, so she'll be hopefully asleep for an hour. The second nap usually takes it's usually kind of a coin toss how long she sleeps for. But Mia's growing, or has she stopped, bro? She is growing. She's growing fast. Could talk about RAM price delaying the next generation of consoles. I don't know enough about the RAM price stuff to really go in depth for it, but and allegedly that's what delayed Half-Life 3. So yeah, and luckily Mia's used to my yapping, so she's knocking up pretty well.
If you adjust it
Ooh,
for
Nate Doggy
inflation,
Dog.
it's 823 million.
Vroom vroom, what's good, my fellow Nate? Let's have a great stream today, brother. Let's go, good Nate.
Thank you, good Nate. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time is probably Back to the Future, man. I love Back to the Future. She's still growing. She's big, man. When I first got her, how tiny she was. She was probably like this. Let me see, like this tall, and now she's probably like double, maybe triple that size. You're thinking about giving me another sibling. Me and Leslie are talking about having a second kid. Oh, and Leslie's in the chat. Hey, hello. It's my wife in the chat. Leslie's in the chat. Hey, baby. Um, yeah, me and Leslie have been chit chatting about a second kid. It's funny because I was starting the process of having a second child. Oh no, having a second child. I was no, I was in the process of getting vasectomy, and that's kind of like a semi-long process. Like you have to go get a physical, and then you have to kind of read up on it. Like they force you to like watch like information videos, and then you finally could then schedule it, like if it's right for you. I think they, depending on your age, they try to talk you out of it, and depending how many kids you have, like they're like, are you sure you want a vasectomy? So I started the process. The only part I did was get the physical, which I need to do anyways. But but I told Leslie, like, well, before I went to the doctor, I was like, look, I'm gonna go take my physical today for the vasectomy to start the process. So just to let you know, once I get going, like it might be over, just one kid. And she's like, okay. And that kind of like hit her pretty hard because then like while I was at the doctor, or after I came back, she was like, you know what? Let's just hold off. I realized I said okay like I did with the you smell kind of nice thing. I didn't mean to do that. But then she told me, wait, maybe we should hold off on the vasectomy because what if I what if we want a second kid? And honestly, it has everything to do with Mia. Mia's so adorable that Liz like, yo, a second kid sounds pretty nice, especially because it's going by so fast. We never expected to make such a beautiful baby. So, you know, Mia's unironically giving Leslie baby fever. Yeah, and she is a great baby. I love her so much. I'm very very lucky that I get to hang out with her for this whole month. Sup M Mooney? They're reversible, bro. I know. Do you think I want to go, you know, get someone near my balls and then go back to like get it undone? Like it's like the Michael Scott thing, snip snap, snip snap. Like I'm not gonna do that. Once I get the vasectomy, I'm done. Like I'm not gonna go reverse it. Because you talk with your spouse. Like I understand if I went to go get a vasectomy without like telling Leslie, and then we have a discussion or technically an argument over it, and I go back to get it reversed. So I understand like reversing for them, but me and Leslie can have a serious conversation. The line is the second I get it, I get a vasectomy, that's done. Brand Link got theirs done on episode GM. Yeah, I saw that. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna start shooting blanks. They're still gonna be ropey though. No, no, not bouncing. I have not listened to Kendrick at all this year. I'll be blunt. So anyone trying to make fun of me, just put a guante on? Hell no. Hell no. I'll be honest, man. I don't think I think me and Leslie rarely used protection, bro. So I think we did a bunch when we were like teenagers, and then the second we became adults, we like stopped. I'm not being blunt about it. So yeah, you know, we were scared for a bit. We were just like, damn, can we even have kids? And then the first time we tried, Leslie got immediately pregnant. So yeah, we can't have kids. So I was just good. Can I say I was a fucking champ, bro? That's a little too much TMI, but I mean, I'll be honest. You know, yeah. No gloves here. Just pure skill, bro. Look, if you get your girl pregnant with by accident, that's just what's it called? What's You're just bad. You know, no skill. No guantes al verga. Yeah, good Nick. It is pure skill, bro. But I don't recommend. There's not advice to do that. If you're not ready for kids, don't do that. Wear protection. Yeah. Joke's on you. I'm unemployed. I'm banning you for being unemployed. Yeah. Getting a girl accidentally pregnant is a skill issue, bro. Be like me. I planned it out. Didn't want one, so I didn't have one. And then when I wanted one, I got one. Easy peasy, bro. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna cover some like niche topics. Two like things like kind of tickled my brain. There's like this weird I'm gonna say it's like kind of annoying to say, but it's like this weird Twitter drama regarding this account called Club Chalamet. It's like a Timothée Chalamet fan account, and I saw that they were like they're getting like shit from like a bunch of people, man. Uh, it's a very interesting person too. I'm being blasted by light because there's white on my screen. So it's gonna kind of show who this person looks like. So this person runs, from my understanding, and I'm trying not to be mean to this person. Yeah, Willy Wonka, Timothée Chalamet, the Willy Wonka person. What he's best known for, of course. I'm not gonna go too harsh on this person just because I don't really know anything about him. I just find it interesting. It's a very interesting topic, at least for me. So let's jump into it. What are you talking about? I'm talking about this weird niche topic. Okay. Let me set it up again. There's this account on Twitter called Club Chalamet. And she is currently getting a lot of shit because apparently she was being creepy in person to Timothée Chalamet. I don't know anything about her. I don't know if she was being creepy. We're gonna try to get into it. We're gonna try to break it down. So this is apparently the person who runs the account. And this also tripped me out. So there's this lady called Simone Cromer. And so she runs a Timothée Chalamet fan account. From my understanding, she appears to be quite older, maybe around like I say between the range of 50 and 60. I don't mean to be disrespectful. If she's younger than that, then so be it. So be it. But to me, she appears to be around 50 to 60 years old, which I find interesting. Like, how are you like that old and you're running like a Stan account, right? That's kind of odd. Whatever. Anyways, apparently she was at the Critics' Choice Awards last night, where Timothée Chalamet won for an award for his role in Marty Supreme, and people noticed that she tweeted out that she hugged Timothée Chalamet. Here's her tweet talking about it. It says, okay, so I gave Timothée a hug and said happy birthday here at the Palm Springs Film Festival. I told Brian this is Timothée's year, and he said he hopes so. Very like it's fine. Not too crazy, not too wild. But then people captured on camera the apparent hug, and I think this is where it gets kind of weird. We have to like fast forward. I don't need an outfit. It's gonna be kind of hard to see because that's a stupid TMZ logo. So right here, right here, Timothy's getting up, and I guess Kylie's going to the bathroom. Apparently, this hand right here is Club Chalamet's hand. That's what people are saying. That's what people are claiming. This is her hand touching Timmy's back. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that does appear to be her. So, apparently, she just came up behind him. Like he doesn't even look like he really acknowledges her. Like she just kind of grabs onto him. I'm gonna say this. That's not okay. I don't think you should just go up to somebody, especially as a fan, especially as an obsessive fan. Should not go up to anybody and just touch them, right? Kind of, let your presence be known, and let them hug. So the fact that she does that, and then she tweets this out. I gave him a hug and said happy birthday. That's a little too delusional for me. And then the reason why people believe it's her, like I'm not just coming out of this out of nowhere. Let's see. So this one. No, not this one. Oh, here you go. So if you saw the hug, it's kind of like someone like in a reddish suit. So this is apparently her in the background. Also, yet again, looking at Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Which, like I said, it's so. I don't know if that's like the only time they interacted, but I don't think she should have gone up to him and just grabbed him. Per social, not per normal. This paranormal touching the man by surprise and calling it a hug. Yeah, it's so odd. So yeah, she's caught in the background staring. I think that's also in the video I played. Let me see. I'll show anything on my screen. No, that's the picture. I don't know. I don't know if it's like weird enough for me to like really make judgment. I hope you're having a good break. I am having a good break. Personally, when I approach Timothy Chalamet, I do like approaching for an actor. You have to be respectful. Well, I think with anybody, because I think imagine there was like a fan account. Let's switch roles. Run by a man, and it was for Kylie Jenner, right? So, and then he ends up going to this event, and he tweets out, "Oh, I just hugged Kylie Jenner." And then he comes, and then you see the video, and it's just him, like kind of, let's change the hand placement. He just like puts his hand on his shoulder, right? Less perversy. Like I think everybody would say that's kind of creepy and that's kind of delusional. And let's say they're around the same age, like it's a guy in his 50s. It is very creepy, very odd. Like I said, I don't know enough about this person to know if what she was doing was actually creepy, but I think all the signs are pointing out to like her being creepy. And she might, and like just to remind you guys, like she's an older woman, and usually I feel like always believe for some reason that stan accounts are run by like young people. I always feel like young people are the only ones who have like all the time in the world to run fan accounts. But now she's an older woman. She's at minimum like 20 years older than him, right? I wouldn't touch someone I don't know. I'm allergic to the French. People think they could domesticate the Chalamet. Yeah. And look, man, I get it. I like a quirky white boy too, but you still gotta be respectful. Just because he's a little quirky, can't just be touching him. Respect the quirky white boys. We. I'll be honest. Look, the quirky white boy is dying out. That's something that is slowly going away. We have a lot of angry white boys now. Both on the left and right. I'm very grateful we still got Timothy Chalamet, who's very like quirky white boy. He's a swagged out quirky white boy, and that genre of white boys is slowly going away. Like how many quirky white boys do we got left? I can't name any. The only one I can think of is like Timothy Chalamet, right? He's being goofy, he's jumping around, having fun. He's kind of cringe, but at least he's good at what he does. So yeah. So then it counts around with people who use the person to fill some void in themselves. We need more quirky theater white boys. Yeah, Can I say something? What's that guy's name? The SpongeBob guy. He was in Wicked. I feel like they're trying to make him a quirky white boy, but you can't really be a quirky white boy if you cheat on your wife and ditch your son. You can't really do that anymore. You know, Chet Hanks is not a quirky white boy. He talks politics. The quirky white boys do not talk politics. They're just out there having fun. MGK, nah, I don't think MGK is quirky. MGK is he is a good face for the quirky white boy because he's making like that old like pop punk type of music. Am I a quirky white boy, Nate? Nah, sorry, James. I think you're part Latino, so you can't be a quirky white boy. Yeah, Ethan Slater. Yeah, they're trying to make him a quirky white boy by doing that. What's going viral? Let's see. It's the Ethan Slater SpongeBob dance. Yeah, see, they're trying to.
Good morning, world, and all who
I'm gonna mute this just because I don't see it. Like they're trying to quirkify Ethan Slater by like pushing this little dance or whatever. But look, he lost it. Once you cheat on your wife, you lose the swagged out Kirky Wappy. He was there. He could have had it. He could have had it, but he ruined it. Ben Folds, Chalamet code switching during interviews is amazing. MGK takes it way too seriously. Yeah, that's the other thing. MGK. Is Tom Kenny too old to be a quirky white boy? Yeah, you gotta be. Technically, Timothy Chalamet is also a little too old because he did just turn 30, but he's 20 in his heart, you know. So yeah, Sabio and Teo confessed they crushed on that Ethan. I died. SpongeBob is yellow, not white. Yeah, I'm mad. Ben Folds mentioned. I don't know who Ben Folds is, man. Is he a quirky white boy? You know, American songwriter. I do not know who Ben Folds is. He's too old though. He's 59. No, Ben Folds is not a quirky white boy. Yeah. Ned Fulmer wants to be a quirky white. See, but he can't be the quirky white boy. He cheated on his wife. Quirky white boys don't do that. So, dude's never seen Over the Hedge. He's old. Yeah. So yeah, I was kind of discussing this at work. It sounds like kind of silly, where like MGK is trying to bring back that genre of white boy back, where you play like pop punk music, but that comes from like having like a garage. Like back then, every like I don't want to say just white kids, but a lot of kids started bands because they had a garage, right? And then they would start a band in their garage, and they blow up from then. White kids don't got garages anymore, man. You know, a white kid without a garage is like a hamster without a wheel, man. Like where they're supposed to go and express themselves. Give white boys their garage back. We need some more Blink 182 in the world. We need some more The Offspring. We need some more Third Eye Blind, bro. We need more Sum 41, exactly. Like we don't got that shit anymore, bro. Like we don't got white boys with garages. Instead we got white boys with PCs. Going online and getting mad. Why is everyone says that Mac Miller helped people? It's more the fact that his story's pretty sad. He was insanely talented. Being Kirkwood white boy requires respect to him. Yeah, that is true. And I will say, Timothy Chalamet seems to respect Kylie a lot. He says something nice about her during speech, and I saw someone point out because he's been with Kylie for like 3 years. He's seemingly been a stepdad for 3 years. And that's great. Not only is he a quirky white boy, he's a dad that steps up. Quirky white boys today are assassins. Yeah. 2026 quirky equivalent is the whimsical white boy. Yeah. Look, I care uh about the world, man, and we just need these guys to start making music again. They said I was playing Deadlock. Someone on my team was getting mad, yelling slurs over VC. Good time. Hey, girl. Hey, Alex. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard, man. The world's changing too much. I want it to go back. Less angry people, and I think that goes back to making housing affordable, right? Because we need kids with garages to let out their anger through music and make hits. One hit wonders. Even if there's nothing wrong with making a one hit wonder. You know, Alien Ant Farm had a couple one hit wonders. One of them was a cover song, but it was a good cover. Honestly, I my Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal is personally my favorite version of the song. I think they did better than Michael Jackson in that regard. That's a hot take for me. Yeah. Leslie says she had tacos from Chipotle. You know what they did? What they do? Ben Shapiro's a quirky white boy. See, but he's too political. He's too political, man. The best cover I ever heard. Yeah. The Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal cover is underrated. The quirky white boy to affordable housing is all connected. It's true. It's true. That's how we get affordable housing. We just say we need kids to make music in garages again. The world would literally get better if kids can make music in their garage again, bro. And one time I ever liked an MJ song. That's how I wanted rice and beans. I thought they were gonna put on the side. They put in the tacos. Oh my god. Yeah, they do that, Leslie. You gotta yell at the Chipotle employees. We need more doubt. No doubts, bro. Feelings on Nirvana, Foo Fighters. I like Nirvana. I like Foo Fighters. Also, it sucks that he also cheated on his wife. When was that? Was that like 2 years ago now? Was that 2024 that he cheated on his wife and had a whole baby? Dave Grohl. That Dave Grohl story made me so sad. Not because like just the fact that he cheated and had another baby. It was because like I think one of his daughters or both his daughters were constantly like posting stuff with him online and shit. And then the second like they found out he like cheated and had a baby, they like deleted all their social media, bro. Like that sucks. Imagine idolizing your dad and making content with him and then boom, just shattered. He probably cheated on his wife many times. Yeah, he most likely was cheating on his wife a bunch. Apparently, he was a notorious cheater, which is like, and I hate it because at the time when people were like, when he got caught cheating, a lot of people were like kind of getting upset at his wife. Who was like, "Well, you married a rock star. What'd you expect?" And which is not an excuse. Just because you're a rock star doesn't mean you get to cheat. The hell. Grohl too close to his son. That's true. At least he was a baller musician. Yeah. And it was weird because he posted that on his he had like a book promotion account. He didn't post it on his main account. He put it on his book promotion account. What do you do when your dad cheated on your mom? I mean, my stepdad cheated on my mom. I don't know what to do. I was a kid. I didn't. What did I do about that as a kid, bro? You just gotta move on, I guess. Was my dad too bad? He didn't seem like that kind of person. Yeah, he was like he appeared very family oriented. What do you do when your dad cheats on your mom? I had no solution. So thanks for becoming a Memby Georgia 2202. What the fuck, Lamau? Yeah, new Nate lore. My stepdad cheated on my mom, bro. Yeah, that shit was messy, bro. I was like, fuck. How did you guys? Mago had a secret daughter that he kept a secret after he died. No one knew for like 60 years. She's a part of the family. See, well, I guess that's the only positive that comes from not being able to afford anything. Because back then you could afford a secret second family. You can't really afford a secret second family anymore. It's too expensive. It's too pricey to take care of two families. But that's how good it was back then, bro. You got 2 families. Shit, man. Start flinging poo. Mexicans be like that, though. That's true. Mexican dads do be like that. Not anymore. Imagine having 2 families in this economy, bro. Thought you just step that, bro. Thanks, man. I'm over it. It happened like maybe 20 over no, like 15 years ago now. 15, 16 years ago now. My dad found out his eldest brother was his half brother in his late 50s. Damn. That's crazy. Make a secret second family affordable. Exactly. Give men second families, give children garages. My dad cheated on my mom and I broke his flat screen TV. That's a good punishment. You could move 2 cities over and start a whole new family. Yeah, you can't do that anymore, man. Can't start a second family. You can't run away to a new city and start a whole new life. You could do that back then. You could just run away and start a whole new life. Now you try to do that, people will just find you. Like all the people you knew will find you again, man. The candy is even getting thicker. Huh? Can a guy just have 2 families? Yeah, it's crazy. When my husband cheated, I broke his collarbone. That's a fair reaction. What have we become? Yeah, we used to be a proper country. So waiting for parents to get divorced, they got married in 75. Why? What the hell? What do you mean by that? Why are you waiting for your parents to get divorced? I was waiting for them to get divorced. I got lucky and discovered the cheating week before my wedding. Oh, damn. That sucks, man. Bro, my dad found out he had a younger half brother and my grandma had adopted out. Before she divorced my grandpa, my dad found out him because feds came to work investigating a murder. Man, some of you guys live lives. I'm making candy? Oh, shout out. Yeah. Yeah. What was the last presidential year you could have a second family? You know, what was the last president that allowed that? Because I think by the Obama era, that was kind of slowly dying out already. I don't think you have a second family during the Obama era. So maybe pre 9/11. That's like a pre 9/11 activity. Maybe even further back. You know, George Bush Senior, Bill Clinton era, LBJ. No, you cannot. You could not have a second family in Obama's administration, bro. That was not happening. No, in the 90s probably. See, because everyone says their grandpa had a second family, and that would have been around like what the 70s. Yeah, it was definitely pre Y2K. Yeah, see, someone's Chris Creator said the 70s. Al Gore. Yeah, if Al Gore was president, men could have second families again. And Presmo was not letting my friends take care of the guy my ex cheated with. That's good. 9/11 really fucked up the whole second family thing. I do think so. I think second family were they made of money? What you just could afford to have a second family back then, bro. Like that was just something you could do back then. Can't do it with the internet around anymore. Yeah, you kind of have to make like a whole different name. You know, it's too much work now, right? It's too many steps. But honestly, it's not about the being figured out. It was more about the effort, you know. Reagan era. Maybe, yeah, maybe second families ended after Reagan era. We're little room brother and I have never lived apart from parents. We have lived together for 50 years. Oh, that is kind of crazy. Thanks a lot. My grandfather was literally the only engineer in his firm to not sleep with his secretary. He bragged about not cheating. Do you remember that? It was like an Ashley Madison leak back in the day. Let's see. If you guys don't know what Ashley Madison is, it's like this it was like this website. Here you go. So quickly, it's like this website. For some reason, it was specifically uh for cheating. God damn, why do I fucking get blasted, bro? It was specifically for cheating because I only know this, by the way, because this ad when I was a kid used to be blasted on late night TV. They would just be like, "Come join AshleyMadison.com right now and find a new secret partner." So let me read up on this. Yeah, but obviously the funny part about it was like people didn't care that it happened because it was a website specifically made for cheating, and when it got leaked, apparently without was unsurprising to anybody, uh, most of the users were men, right? Like it was like an underwhelming amount of women on that site. Is there any notable people that it says? Doesn't really say if there's notable people on here. Was the Ashley Madison leaks a net good? Yeah, I think it's Nest positive legal side. I think there's nothing wrong with shaming behavior that harms people. Yeah. Oh damn, I didn't know this. They charge you $18 to delete your Ashley Madison account. Dude, that's crazy. That's a crazy trap. Shay Carl Mormon got to drink. Oh yeah, I remember that. I used to be a huge Shay Carl fan, and when I found out he cheated on his wife, I was like shocked. Yeah. I think that ruined his career. I think he's fine financially just because he I think he just made a lot of money through YouTube and like he started YouTube at a perfect era where like you could like milk the fuck of how much money you make off the website. I think it's much harder to make money on YouTube now, or at least get like instantly rich. But back then you could get like insta rich pretty quick. So yeah, so he made a shit ton of money off YouTube. He sold a business to Disney because they made a thing called Maker or something like that. It's hard to explain what it was, but made a whole business. He sold it, and then yeah, it was funny. I remember the let me see. I'll put up the message. God, these are like old dramas. Shay Carl, not net worth, cheating, and of course, with almost any big YouTube drama, fucking Keemstar is a part of it because Keemstar interview the mistress. Oh my god, this is more vulgar than I thought it was gonna be. Damn, she even DM'd her. We're gonna go through old drama right now. So yeah, this is the chick that they were like talking. I don't think they thanks for coming in, Nate Dog Michelle. Thank you. Thank you to the Memby. Yeah, so she likes it is Aria and Nina, and then she tagged Shay Carl's wife back when everybody was on Twitter. This is her husband sends to cam girls. What a family man. I want to bend you over, slap my dick on your ass. I will slowly finger your P word, and as I continue to slap my hard on your round ass. I don't think they ever hooked up. I think he just sexted with her. Which makes sense. He's like Mormon. I'm not gonna read all these. These are kind of vulgar. I got a baby here with me. God, this is so embarrassing. He like wrote fan fiction. You hold my arms to the side and your gets wetter and you ride my face harder. You grab my hair and pull my face tighter to your blank blank.
Guante.
You let me breathe for just a bit. But just so you can feel my warm breath between your legs. It makes you shudder and you get goosebumps. You squeeze your own tits and grab them again. But you won't effing let me. Alright, this is grosser than I remember. He was writing okay, they weren't even sexting. He was freaking writing fan fiction to her, bro. What the hell? Get it really soft and anxious. my god. That's worse, man. That's Mormons for you, brother. Undead mummies on my Insta, bro. Get out of here tomorrow. Mia's up. Mia slept for 45 minutes. Damn. Do girls even like that? I don't think anybody. What woman would like hearing fan fiction about themselves being sent to them? Oh, wait. I didn't read the end. I gotta finish stroking this. I'm going crazy. He got hard off his own story, bro. Let me zoom in on that one. Dude, he got hard off his own story. I'm gonna go live. No, you're not. Go live where? Send the link tomorrow. DM me your link. Tomorrow's trying to take my viewers, bro. Yeah, if you want to know what Shay Carl looks like, he looks like a Mormon. He might have looked like this at the time. Uh, Imagine this guy's writing you stop calling me tomorrow. I like calling you tomorrow. That's what I call you, tomorrow. It's a cool little it's because it's one syllable. The two syllable thing is like too much work. That's why people call me Nate. It's just one syllable. I make it easy for people. I like calling people with one syllable. I like calling AB Ab. I like calling you Tamar. Dan's one syllable. Love's one syllable. Zach is one syllable. Come on, bro. The two syllable thing's a bit greedy, in my opinion. Eth. I call Leslie Les. I'll be honest. I don't give people nicknames because it's like a fun little thing. I do it because the syllable. Let me get Shay Carl out of here. It's just a syllable thing. Tamar. Oh, yeah, it is two syllables. Tar. See, but then three syllables is too much. I remove one syllable. The three syllables is getting way too greedy. Tamar. It's crazy. Call your wife a lesbian? No. Call her Tom. Tam? You want to be called Tam tomorrow? Let me call her Tam. Yeah, two syllables is greedy. Three syllables is just pure gluttony. It's a sin. Call her Tam. I'll call her Tam. She didn't like tomorrow. We're going for Tam. All right, Tam. Tomorrow, ew. Tammy. Yeah, I'm going with Tam. She complained about tomorrow, so I'm going with Tam now. Hi, Mia. Mia's up. She's just chilling for now. What up, Mia? Well, I have a lot of respect for my daughter, so I'm gonna call her Mia. Lessie. Tammy? Nah. Call her Tam. She actually going live? Let me see. See, she hyped it up. She hyped up going live. I don't see her. I don't see her going live. Propaganda from tomorrow. Tam. What invaders like say. Ta, just call her Ta. Hello, call her T. What up, T? Just gonna go letter now. What up, T? You know what sucks? Nah, I'm not gonna say that. But you a dumbass. All right, T, chill out. Chill out, T. Yo, Tam in the chat. Tam it is. Yo, what up, T? T's in the chat. How's your break, T? Mia's girl. I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna unmod you if you ban anybody, T. Yo, T, you gotta chill. T means trans now. It does not mean that, guys. Chill. Chill. Yo, T unit. Yeah. T. I'll stick with Tam though. We got Ice T and then just T. T Dog. T Money. I like all these nicknames, Tamar. T Money's pretty good. T Slice. That's a good one. T Mizzle. Look at that. T Money. I'm liking the T. I'm gonna call it's Tam or Tab. I like Tam. You want to be called Tab like the soda? T Drizzle. I'm liking the T. T Mummy. People call me Tab in high school because I did a lot of acid. I didn't even know you did acid. Oh, I think Mia's taking a shit. Tomorrow, take over. Tomorrow. I think Mia just took a dookie. Is it a real nature we don't have a girl undid money trolling Nate? To be fair, this time I'm trolling her. So she hates being called Tamar or T. We have officially reduced Tamar's name to T, bro. I won. I'll be back. I gotta wait. I'm gonna take the mic with me. All right. Is Mummy in the chat? I do have another. Oh, Mia, that stinks. She took a big one right now. All right. Let's go, Mia. All right, I'll be back, guys. I gotta change the baby. Here, you guys can look at Shay Carl while I'm gone. Just stare at Shay Carl. Get no context for whoever's coming in and why Shay Carl's on the screen. Okay. Noah. Me and I are the same weight. He also just pooped. Yeah, Leslie's been kind of risking it so far with Chipotle. She's been eating a lot of Chipotle. Leslie was so nuts, she ate Chipotle twice in a row. I was like, you're nuts for that, bro. Because I wanted to, because she told me she got Chipotle. And I was like, I want Chipotle now. Without me realizing what I was doing. And then Leslie's like, I also want Chipotle again. I was like, you're crazy for that. All right. Everyone leaves, it goes back to 0 viewers. Nah. Yeah, nice try, T. You know, it being called T is respectable because that's what Christopher Malzanati calls a Tony Soprano. He calls Tony Soprano T. Oh no, you didn't poop. You didn't pee though. I think she just farted really loud. False alarm, no pee pee for Mia. No poo poo for Mia, guys. We are poop free. She did pee pee. Why are you making that face though? It's called a cleanse. A T. Ayo T. Now I can't wait to go back to work so I could call her T. I'm gonna make that T's new nickname for everybody. Like, hey T. Yo T, what up T? Pardon that, baby. Yeah, T Mummy. Don't expose me like that. She's yawning, by the way. She's still tired. She's being. I think the peeing woke her up. Shay Carl is Baylet from Berserk. Is T still in the chat? Yo, T. T Mummy, bro. Let's go. I also turned on. It's not showing me. Maybe I could check it out in a bit. But I turned on like a dual streaming on YouTube. Apparently, you can stream to shorts or something like that. But I'm assuming it functions like TikTok Live. Also, I'm coming back. Well, let me hide my baby. Don't look at the camera, Mia. Don't look at the camera. Hold on to her. Oh, the camera's a little low. Ah! Baby exposed. Put the camera higher so you guys can't really see her. I exposed my baby, bro. Yeah, Ice T's already somebody. Oh, it's so dark now. There you go. She likes looking at me when I'm streaming. Collab with Nate. Yeah, it shows the YouTube live. It looks kind of odd though on the on the vertical for YouTube, because YouTube I guess automatically does it. Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, Lego released a smart brick. I saw that. Lego smart brick. You heard about this, T? They're pretty hyped for all the Lego lovers out there. Look at that. Ah. Continue. Just necessary. Yeah, look at the huge Lego news for all the Lego heads out there. Deadlock stream before the end of break. Mia, look at the smart Lego. Let me fix this. Oh, she's still tired. She's like rubbing her face on my chest. How's your break? It's good. That living that dad life. Right, Mia? Right? Oh yeah. There's a video on it.
What if you could bring your imagination to life for
See, let's check it out.
play with your creations and let them play back with you? Well, that's exactly what we've built. Wait,
Play
really?
back?
Introducing the Lego Smart Play System. Oh boy. A new platform.
Oh,
of
boy.
endlessly interactive smart bricks.
Wow.
Smart tags. Seriously?
Wow.
Smart minifigures.
Oh, they move?
So you can interact with the little guys now?
I don't like
All
this.
connected to bring play to life like never before. Whoa, was that a burp? These things can burp and react to how you move with dynamic sound and lights. Holy schnitzel, there's lights.
What if this
One
the
click to turn your Lego builds into an
the end of
opportunity to
times?
create,
Like
explore, and
it starts
unlock
with
your imagination.
smart bricks
Ducks?
This is gonna be huge. Huge.
and it ends
Come
like
play
with us
in the
being taken
next
over by
dimension of
Lego.
The Lego Smart Play System.
Sorry about that, guys. It was a bit too much, I know.
Yeah, they move. They move. Yeah, this sounds like it's more like robotic. I don't know. That's kind of scary, guys. I'm not ready for the smart brick takeover. The auto fucking exposure is not working out. Smart bricks are the mark of the beast. Yeah, I think so. Not looking good. Smart Legos are the gateway to singularity. Meteor Live, what up? What up? Korajina. Or the ants of AI. Alright. I'm calling it now. Smart bricks will be the end of us. Alright, they got. Oh, you can pre-order in 3 days. Look at that. What does this mean? What exactly is Smart Brick Play? Add smart minifigure, Smart Brick to activate personalities. So it just shows them getting into a helicopter. Lights up. Smart bricks use different lights to react to different play scenarios. Okay. So here it doesn't seem like it does anything. Doesn't seem like it moves. Looks like it just reacts. Full of cool tech that twists, taps, and more. Senses, smart tags. Smart tags keep the fun going. They tell the smart brick what object to behave and sound like. A car, a helicopter, even a toilet. Now it doesn't seem like they move. It's kind of false advertising on that part. It's just something that makes noise. It's kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. I don't want that anymore. We're not getting smart bricks, Mia. Stop it. No smart bricks for the baby. I'm gonna try this auto thing again. Yeah. Could be worse playing the apes, but the apes are sentient Lego men. Let me just skip my deadlock question. What was the question? It's deadlock before break? I'll try to get to it before break. Yeah, it's just a stupid air tag system. Joke's on you, Nate. I got laid off in November and don't have to go back anywhere. LOL. Ah, you got me, bro. Damn. You owned me. Any ever heard Mike Straw? Mike Straw's been quiet, but his life would be it's the gates are opening for Mike Straw. Where's your passy? Oh yeah, Mia. Here's a huge update. Mia takes a pacifier now, and she looks like extra baby with the pacifier. It's very cute. It's very cute that she takes a pacifier now. Here, I'll show you guys what Mia looks like with a pacifier because it's so cute. She's so cute with it on. I really can't because it's cute. Have you tried Pozole Verde? I might have a couple times, but I'm always a Pozole Rojo type of guy. Yeah, she got the passy on that. So cute. She's so cute with the passy. I ain't even gonna lie. Which Star Wars better, World from Stranger Things or Scott Hunter and Heated Rivalry? I have not watched either. Yeah, she's so baby. And Leslie loved that. She's so baby. And she's so cute. I'm not gonna stream for long. I'm probably gonna stream for a max of 2 hours. So I got an hour left. Yeah, we're gonna go for a walk later. And then I wait a little. Me and Leslie usually wait till maybe midday to give her a bath. Because I'm always so scared to give her a bath in the morning because I feel like it's too cold. It's too cold. He's just watching. She likes watching me on screen. That's your daddy. That's your daddy. Yeah, Leslie made that girl. You like watching? She's watching very, very hard at the screen. She's like, because I have like 3 monitors. I have one that controls the stream, one where I can see both chats. Just chilling. She could set up by herself now, guys. It's so cool. Yeah. But speaking of Stranger Things, I did want to kind of cover something Stranger Things related. If you guys have never ever, or is it? So whenever a show ends, is my Stranger Things tab? Where is it? Whenever a show ends, people start copying pretty hard. I'll look it up again. Stranger Things. By copying, it's schizo posting regarding people. Can I click on this one? Nah, not this. Don't move. Yeah, you scared me. So yeah, so I think people are now starting to hate the final episode of Stranger Things. Gonna be spoilers? It's probably gonna be spoilers. Yeah, there will be spoilers. So if you haven't watched Stranger Things yet, episode 9, the final, or episode 8, I'm gonna spoil it because people are losing their minds. I found a Forbes article that has everything on it. Boom. For some reason, it's called Conformity Gates. I have no idea what the fuck the context of that name comes from. But It's Mia screen maxing. Yeah, she's screen maxing right now with me. She's like chilling with her daddy though. So yeah, so spoiler time for Stranger Things. If you have not watched for some reason the final episode of Stranger Things, it's a spoiler. Uh, for some reason, people are very upset with the ending, or at least they don't like how the story ended. I personally never watched the entire show. I saw it up to season 2, and I gave up because I was like the show kind of sucks. So I'm gonna stop. But from my understanding, is all the characters except for L kind of have a happy ending, and in particular, but there's specifically one scene towards the end, and this is all from what I read, was that Mike is having a final D&D session, and he kind of rewrites the ending of what happened to kind of give everybody a bit more closure. And this has gotten people to kind of theorize about how maybe this is a sign that there is a real ending, and what we're watching now, what people watch now, is is like the fake ending, right? Like I guess the Vecna guy could make people see visions, so they believe that the happy ending in the end was a vision, and everyone's still stuck in what they call the abyss. Everyone's in the abyss still. So yeah, seems like something they added after filming. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's very odd, but I'm not surprised they gave everyone a happy ending. You guys need to understand this is a show. Well, here's my complaints, right? So this is a show where they're very 80s oriented, and for all of you who recall a lot of movies from the 80s, especially with kids, a good example is The Goonies. There's usually happy ending at the end, especially if there's kids involved, right? Like kids don't die in The Goonies or movies like that. They all kind of like turn out fine, and kids usually save the day from the bad guys. My issue with nobody dying is the fact that like the Goonies comparison doesn't work because the show has decided to kill people off, right? From like starting from season 2, they introduce a new character that's very lovable just to kill them off. They apparently did this every single season of season 2. They did it with Bob. I didn't see season 3, so I don't know who died there. I think it was some guy with glasses or I just know some guy got killed that was also lovable. And then in season 4, it was the Eddie guy. He was very liked, and they also killed him off. And then with this season, they killed off another random character from like season 2. So, so yeah, there's that. They do this, and which is I understand is kind of annoying. Like there's no at least some of the adults characters should have died, but they didn't even do that. So yeah, you can't establish a show where like people die and then you're scared off to kill off any of your main cast, right? It feels kind of lame. So I understand why people would be upset that like no main characters die, you know, and also because it was hyped up because I guess they were tweeting stuff like "Get ready to get your hearts broken" or something like that, and then like nothing happens. So anyways, we are really disappointed. So people are hoping for a more serious a more serious ending. So I guess this is where kind of where it starts is. So I guess I'm giving so much context. I guess there's also like a scene where one of the characters she figures out she's like in a dream because something is miscolored. So here's something that apparently is miscolored that kind of adds to the delusion. That's it. That has no color, and then boom, it's red.
That's wrong. It should be yellow.
See? Therefore, the theory's right. Look, see? What are you talking about? I'm talking about how there's a 9th episode of Stranger Things, guys. God, I keep going dark. I have the auto balance on me. You dropped your pacifier. Now you're stuck without a pacifier. So there's that. And it's kind of a lot of schizo posting. Like I didn't get all the links, and I don't think this has everything. Oh yeah, here this one does kind of have. And look, it comes from people who they want a better ending. And I understand, like, look, I was an Attack on Titan fan. I personally liked the Attack on Titan ending. So when but when that ended, there was a lot of people, a lot of annoying people who were who were trying to make up like this isn't the real ending. There's gonna be a real ending coming out soon. So people get kind of stuck on this mindset and get kind of upset that the actual ending isn't the real ending and there's a real ending coming soon. The creator's gonna, at minimum, the creator's gonna see like all the backlash and they're gonna change the ending. But let's look more into Delusion. Could there be a 9th episode of Stranger Things? So here's this. They're all sitting like Henry, because Billy was doing that when he was possessed. So yeah, let's look. All their hands, boom, over, just like Henry. Even though this is like a standard sitting pose, you know. X a lie. They put all their books together, and it says X is a lie, aka Dimension X is not real, guys. X is a lie. Susie and Vicky disappear in the epilogue, but what if it's because Vecna doesn't know who they are? True. All the Wheelers end up exactly like Ted Wheeler, something they never want to become. Like him? They end up looking like him. That's their biggest nightmare, I guess. I don't know enough to know what the fuck that means. So there's that. So yeah. I think that's like a part of it. I think another thing people were saying was that like in certain scenes at the end, there's like a who is Vicky? Yeah, exactly. In the end, there's every character has like an exit sign in the background, right? It's like a faint exit sign in the background. See if I can find that Stranger Things exit sign. And then the other thing is like they're connecting it for some reason to. It's such an odd fucking theory, and they're all connecting it to like fucking. They're all connecting it to like the Truman Show. There you go. Exit signs even came up. Collider wrote about it. Let's see if I can find the. Let's see. Oh, let me go back. Yeah, so there's an exit sign in the background. There's a greater 9th episode this season was all a dream that would slap. The whole season felt unwell, overproduced, and would be so clever. It was just a dream as a trope, but as a twist. I mean, if it's true, I will say, if the episode 9 thing is true, and they kind of like tricked everybody. Yeah, here's another. So yeah, so I guess this is the epilogue. So yeah, see, an exit sign at the restaurant, an exit sign at the gay bar, and then an exit sign at the movie theater. This one's kind of a little too much for me, this bottom one. But why is it in frame, guys? Think about it. And like I said, they're connecting it. Here, I'll show you guys. Exit Truman Show. Which it also doesn't make sense that it's a reference to the Truman Show, because the Truman Show is like, yeah. And this is the image. Literally, that exit sign theory. I sound fucking crazy even explaining it. That exit sign comes from like this poster of the Truman Show. This random poster from the Truman Show is pretty much them putting together that the ending is fake. And all those exit signs are referenced specifically to the Truman Show, specifically this ad to tell people that it's all a dream, it's all fake. They're not in the real world right now. And then I don't know why I dove into this. And then where's it? Was it Stranger Things cast? I feel nuts even like knowing this cast. Cloud magazine cover. And here you go. And then there's this Time magazine. There's this Time magazine where they're in the background is clouds with all the kids from Stranger Things. I guess they're adults now. Which yet again, it's a reference to this, the Truman Show poster with the clouds. People believe that this is connected to this. This is where we're at with people. People hate the ending so much. They're connecting a movie from the 90s starring Jim Carrey to a poster, to a Time magazine cover. I don't think it means that it's fake. I think it's just the blue clashes well with the clouds. I mean, the red clashes well with the clouds. Always Will Kirsten always have the worst haircut. He has a nice haircut in season 5 from what I saw. So yeah, that's how far it's gone. And it sucks. And right now the claim is that on January 7th, Netflix is gonna shadow drop Stranger Things episode 9. And yet again, that theory comes from Stranger Things Player's Guide. Because it comes out in the end. I'm trying to find it. Let's see. Yeah, so at the end, I guess the end of the show. Let's see if it loads in high res. What's the high res version of this? I need a high res. Is it loaded high res now? Okay, let me see. Mia fell asleep again, so I can't really move. Anyways, at the end of the show, they show this image at the end, and the dice at the end shows the number 7. And for some reason, people think this 7 at the end is a hint that January 7th, episode 9 is coming. Even though it's more of a reference that Will, because I was watching the show again, Will, before he gets captured, he says he rolled 7, so he got taken by the Demogorgon in their D&D game. So, what do you guys think? Is this crazy people coping with the fact that the ending was terrible? Or are they all right? And Stranger Things episode 9 is coming, and it's going to be dark. It's going to be gritty. People are going to die now. Vecna is a genius. Or this is it. It's over. And people need to move on. Mia fell asleep again. So I'm put her down. No, 7th. No, Jan 6 is for something else, guys. Mia knocked out. Shh. It's okay. Shh. You're good. She woke up. Shh. No, she's not. It is so hot in my house right now. Shh. You're okay. Shh. She is knocking out. No. Shh. It's okay. Shh. 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 It's okay. Shh. Alright, she kind of knocked out. Okay. Dang, you can really see her on screen. They maybe move my camera when I put her down. She knocked out. Oh, nope, she's looking at me. Don't stare at her, guys. You're up? She's smiling at me. All right, you're up. Come here, then. All right. She wants to sleep with daddy. I'm sweating my clothes, man. But I'm just going to deal with it. She woke up. She's going to sleep on my arms then. She woke up. She was staring right at me. It's okay. She's chilling for now, so she'll chill with me. Maybe I'll put her in the Bjorn. Then she'll fall asleep on the Bjorn. I don't know where her pacifier went. It kind of fell. Yeah, it looks like the Bjorn's going to put her to sleep. So she's bouncing on the Bjorn. She'll be happy. Because I think she woke up earlier because she peed. But she's still tired. Those TF sweats are comfy. These are not Teddy Fresh sweats. These are Under Armour sweats. Yeah. So those are honestly that was like one of the topics I want to talk about. Just because I could not believe what I was seeing. Like I say, it takes me back to when Attack on Titan finished, because I was very into Attack on Titan. Like I was on a part of the Attack on Titan subreddit, and the people there, they were like so mad and they were so aggressive with like what they thought the actual ending was gonna be. So yeah, I mean, look, they hopefully. I will say what I'll be critical with the Duffer Brothers is that they immediately went and did interviews regarding the ending, and as a creator, you can't do that. You can't go and just try to fix or try to reveal what you kind of did, right? You kind of just have to accept the fact that that's what you went for and just kind of stand by it. The guy who created Sopranos, like someone mentioned Sopranos ending, he stood by the ending. He was like, oh yeah, yep, that's the ending. That's the ending I wanted to do. And I'm not going to explain further. It's whatever you think it is. And the explanation was actually, yeah, I saw some of their explanations. One of them was, how come there's no like Demogorgons at the Abyss area? And then they're like, oh yeah, Vecna just didn't think they would be there. So he didn't summon any Demogorgons, which is like so stupid. I saw someone say that a better explanation would have been that that Vecna and the Mind Flayer was just so cocky. Like they knew they could handle these people by themselves, that they didn't need any backup. Not the Sopranos ending. And look, I like the Sopranos ending. And what's his name? I always forget the creator's name. He sticks by his ending, so I'm gonna stick by him. Yeah, there's like a lot of weird explanations. They say a couple things they said happened off screen, which you cannot say that as a freaking writer, bro. You cannot say this one thing you wish was resolved. It happened off screen. You can't say that. There was dumb explanation because Vecna was in Hopper's and Nell said he knew their plan. Yeah, from what I understanding was that their plan was known. Another thing was like apparently the final area was hot, and I remember from season 2, Will hated the heat because he was possessed by the Mind Flayer or whatever. So technically, the Abyss should be cold because the Mind Flayer doesn't like heat. He did stick by the ending, bro. I don't know what Gunner, you're mistaking what was said in that interview. He said to talk about the ending, and he said that he had a different kind of ending, and he rewrote it because he passed by this place that he liked, and and he thought that would be a better ending for the show. He literally stuck by it. He originally wanted Tony to get whacked, and then he said he changed his mind, which to me says that he didn't like the Tony getting whacked ending, bro. So yeah. Laura Ackroyd Vecna would have wiped the floor without batting an eye. Yeah. Yeah. And even my sister-in-law, she was like a huge fan of Stranger Things. She got so mad. She got so mad when when I was telling her I heard people were hating Volume 2 of Stranger Things. And she was like so upset with me. And then I told her, "What'd you think about the ending?" And then she was just like, "Oh yeah, I hated it. It was the worst." Yeah, T got clapped. Does Chrome even allow ad blockers? Hey, can you do a tutorial on how to add ad blocker to your Chrome browser for the next topic? What do you mean add ad blocker? You just type in ad blocker and you just get it. Just go to Chrome, type in ad blocker, add extension, bro. Easy peasy. Oh, I did want to talk about another thing. I saw this video. It was posted on our subreddit. I saw it this morning because I didn't have anything to watch. Let's see if I could find it. I couldn't find anything to watch, but people kept on like spamming this post. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, I saw this. What's the, I need to ask AB what the fuck the context for this is. Is it's his cousin Tim speaking Spanish. Somebody edited him like at a Mexican party. He says no mames, way. What the hell? What does Tim know about that? I need to find out the context for this. That shit's cracked me up. It's like no mames way. Shout out to Tim, man. He's invited to the carne asada for sure.
Community wasted their entire.
Let's keep Reddit muted. Well, I'm going through the sub right now. I'm looking for. Oh yeah, it was this video. I feel like some of you have seen it. I watched the whole thing. I found it very interesting. I thought she was kind of spot on with like everything she was saying, and I guess this is like their first video too. It's kind of blowing up too. Let's see more about this channel. Yeah, December 16th, 2025. There's this person called Doll Commentary, and she kind of broke down what I was talking about the other day, which is like it says right here, moralistic bullying. And she was absolutely spot on. Hey, Tim is in timeout. Yeah, the other day I was talking about how like I used to kind of follow a lot of gaming stuff. And one thing I noticed about gamers is that they care about ethics to an extent, and for the most part, they just want to like ethically, be mean to people, right? But with gamers, doesn't really work because the whole thing about them is like, look, I'll be blunt. I do not care about ethics in gaming, right? But I don't mean like companies abusing people or whatever. That obviously is like serious when it comes to gaming. I mean more like video games are billion-dollar corporations, but gamers want to be like these billion-dollar corporations are evil, but if they make good games, they're not that evil, right? That's kind of how the gamer mindset works. It's like this company is evil, but they made a good game, so they're evil sometimes now, or they're not that evil. Like Nintendo, a good example is like Nintendo. Nintendo could kind of right now they're in a state where they're kind of milking their audience with how like they're pricing things. But because they have enough goodwill, a lot of Nintendo fans kind of just don't care, right? They're just like, yeah, it's okay to do this to us because it's annoying, but you know what? They make good games, so let them at it. And I actually even happened to me. I'll tell you guys this anecdote. the thing that started a lot of Gamergate was the accusation of game devs with the game journalism in exchange for favorable review. I'll be honest, Gunner man, I was a Gamergate happened around me. I was not involved with the Gamergate at all. I never participated. It made no sense to me. And as the time went on, I cared way less about Gamergate because I'm like, I just don't get it and I don't care. I don't care about the ethics of game journalism. Who gives a shit? if a fucking if someone had sex to get a good review on their game, I do not care. So that's my opinion. I'm pretty sure that's a hot take for some people, but I don't care. Anyways, to talk about like ethical bullying, back around COVID, I posted. Sorry, I'm gonna keep it vague as possible. I posted somewhere that you could get a game. A game was being released by this retail store early because I saw a lot of people were kind of freaking out. They're like, "Oh, I feel like I won't be able to get the game I pre-ordered." So I'm kind of worried. I found out through word of mouth that this retail store was releasing the game like 2 days early, and I put it online. And I was like, "Hey, if you guys want to go pick up your game, go find out at your local retailer and ask them if you grab the game." They let me do it, and I heard this was done through a mass email telling employees to give out the game early because they were going to close soon. So yeah, a lot of people on the post were like, "Hey, this worked. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." But then because this was COVID, people were then wishing the worst upon me. They were just like, "You're a piece of shit for going out and picking up a game right during the pandemic." And by the way, this was before the shutdown too. I think it was like a week or two before the shutdown. Like this one we knew what was happening soon. But people were still so upset. They're like, "You're a piece of shit for telling people, or you're a piece of shit for going to pick up the game." And then the other issue was like people were like, "You're a piece of shit for going to this retailer to get your game or whatever." And it wasn't just that; it was people saying like, "Oh, it's like these people who allegedly cared about COVID were then telling me, 'I hope you get COVID and die.'" And it's like, it was so odd. But I think there was enough reason to like find a way to like be terrible to me. And like I said, this is when I was like a nobody. But there was enough justification to like say awful things about it. People took it and they ran with it. And that's kind of what's happening online, right? It's kind of outside of the gamer bubble. And people are obsessed with ethical, or as how Dark Commentary is saying, is moralistic bullying. And I think she covered it like perfectly fine. She didn't just cover Cruel World Happy Mind. She covered a bunch of other people in this video when it goes into moralistic bullying. And it's a great watch. She's very well articulated. She covers the topic really well. And yeah, and it's blowing up for her. This video already has 10K views. And 10K views for someone with no subscribers, no audience, is amazing. So yeah, shout out to her. This has been deemed interesting. Wait, this is your first video? Yeah, she did a fantastic job. So yeah, hopefully she keeps going. Yeah, I was very very captivated. I was very interested in everything she was saying. But yeah, I think one of the things she saw was like she said was some people view content creators as punching bags, and when you're a punching bag, they don't want the punching bag to fight back. And people aren't punching bags, right? Like whenever you talk about somebody, they have every right to respond to you. And oh, what's wrong, baby? You okay? Shh. It's okay. There you go. She's fine. Yeah, I recommend everyone give it a watch. It's say it again. It's Doll Commentary. First ever video, man. First ever video, and she knocked it out of the park, in my opinion. Ooh wowie. And she does seem to be an H3 fan because I saw her laptop has what was it? There's a part where she has her laptop out and has like a bunch of Teddy Fresh stickers out. But she does seem to be a fan of the show. So, but shout out to you. Did a great job. Very, very fascinating video. Usually when there's like these type of fan videos, they can be hit or miss. They kind of come up with too much bias towards us, which look, like you don't mind, but you could tell when something's catered a little too hard towards you and it doesn't like, feel right. But this one, it felt very level headed. So yeah. An extra who's a huge gamer, nihilistic edgelord, and just transitioned hard into no communist revolutionary, but honestly didn't change being a misanthropic piece of shit. Yeah. Remember that poor Stranger Things actress tried to be a gamer? Oh yeah, she was part of the she was like phase member. It's really insane when the hate gets focused on you. It happened to my ex when a very famous YouTuber put her on blast. She's not a public person at all, and people were trying to take her kid. Oh jeez. I didn't realize she was a fan until quite the end. Yeah, I mean, I kind of suspected that she was a fan just because she knew a lot about the topic. But yeah, the 31st stickers did say that. But like I said, she did a great job, regardless if she was a fan. It's and you could tell it's very thought out. It was very well researched. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool of her, and I can't wait to see more from her. I'll probably subscribe on my personal account. Keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her. But yeah, but I did see kind of spam. Also, I don't know if she was spamming it, but I did see a lot of people post on her subreddit. Like I say, I don't know if she posted it because I see a lot of people, because the old Reddit trick is like, "Hey, I found this cool video." Yeah, I did like what I liked about with the video is that she wasn't trying to be nice, and there's like a lot of good quotes I like from the video. There's one thing where she says people mistake uh being nice with being a good person. And I was like, damn, that's a good point, right? Because it's like you could say nice things and be a terrible person, right? Like you could say the right things and still be a terrible person. And I think a lot of people do not realize that they do that, especially nowadays. You know, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna be a piece of shit, but I'm also gonna just say nice things. And sometimes, the truth isn't nice, or what you believe isn't like could come across kind of mean, but it is what it is. Oh, it was on my YouTube feed this morning. Didn't see it on the sub. Oh, so yeah, it's getting pushed out to people. Guande up, Guande up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's all I really have. That's all I have to say about that. See what else is going on. It's not much. I feel like it's so slow nowadays. I mean, I say that, and then like we had some of the biggest news in the world happen recently. But I mean, just like overall, it's felt like kind of slow. Like even, I mean, I saw like Ethan doing iDub stuff. He was like fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the world right now. A random Greek lady just subbed to my YouTube channel. Hola, ne saludos desde Argentina. Saludos, hermano. Saludos. Are you gonna apologize for a malicious comment to Jim Halpert? Never, bro. I'm not gonna go out. You're not gonna trigger me. I'm not talking about Jim Halpert. But he is a bad guy. The character is a bad guy, and the person's a bad person. I'm driving home from work and reckless, listening to the Nate show. No, pull over, Grape Tickler. Have you watched Galia? Have you watched the Taylor Swift documentary? No, man. How do I tell? I have no opinion. Can I tell you, Galia? I have zero opinion on Taylor Swift. But I gotta stand by you because Taylor and Kendrick are homies. So I'll stand by Taylor for that because I do know they're homies. Like I'll even show the picture. Jim has been canceled. Yeah, Jim has been canceled by me. I hate Jim Halpert. Does anyone call you Nathan? You know what's funny? My family calls me Nathan. And for like all of my high school and middle school life, everybody called me Nathan. It wasn't until I became an adult that people started calling me Nate. But most people called me Nathan. Not Jim. Kendrick and Taylor Swift. Put up an image of them. Look. They're great friends. Like just hanging out. She's very tall, but I mean, here's the thing: she's very tall, but also Kendrick's very short. But I have no issue with Taylor Swift. Oh, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know, Gali. My opinion's changing now. I don't like this. It's bad. I don't like that at all. Gali with the direct line. Gali uses the direct line to me. Oh yeah, she sent me the picture of Taylor toasting Kendrick for winning Not Like Us. All right, Taylor's redeemed that. I forgive this picture. We'll assume that Drake did this without her permission. I think that's a safe assumption. The H3 Cages is letting me discover more YouTube channels. I'm into reaction channels now. Movie reaction channel. I used to be into like those movie reaction channels now. You know which one I used to be into? And everyone's gonna make fun of me. I used to be really into what's it called? The Everything Wrong With guy. God, he has a specific name. Everything. CinemaSins. I used to be really into CinemaSins. And like it used to be fun, and then it got annoying. That's old lore, forgot about it. Forgot about the Drake lore. Taylor's history with Drake. Yeah, I doubt that, Galia. I feel like you knew the entire time. You know everything, Galia. So I doubt you didn't know. Or you forgot. Been watching Real Rejects. What I've been watching? Oh, I have, you know what I have on repeat all the time? I have this subreddit still open. You know, I have on repeat all the time. I have Scott the Woz on repeat. Like he always auto plays on my TV. And Papa Meat's on repeat for me. He's always playing. But you know, I have been getting into because I'll be honest, I'm like you guys. After once I mean it's different. When H3's on break, you guys got nothing to watch. When I started working for H3, because that was like the main thing I watched, because it let me like I was able to spread 3 hours into like a whole day of content for me. I lost stuff to watch too, man. But I've been slowly finding out new people. You know who me and Leslie watch? More Leslie, and he's probably gonna be my top most watched videos or content creators. It's this guy called Walk With Me Tim. He's like this British guy who just goes to like hotels. And I don't know, he's also just he's also just a lovely guy to watch. He's very, very I like his personality. I like how he reviews the hotels. I specifically like that he when he doesn't like something, he's like very blunt about what he doesn't like. He never ever like glazes a place up. Like he goes through every nook and cranny and is very critical of where he stays. But yeah, he's fantastic. Like whenever something's like overpriced, he complains about it. Like or if he's like at a fancy hotel and they do something cheap, he's like, I did not expect this from this type of place. And he's British, which is a positive in his case. Yeah, really interesting guy. I like Walk With Me Tim. I've been watching this building dude Morley. He's a quirky white boy. I like see. I need more quirky white boys in my life. I have none. Morley. This guy? This guy's a quirky white boy.
no, you've been immortal. Right, it was left, right.
Am I thinking of someone else? Oh, this is Morley. A Wendigo video on chestnuts was great. I'll be honest. I could not get into Wendigoon at all. I watched like Wendigoon's like Call of Duty video. It had like a shit ton of views. I just kind of let it run. I couldn't watch it. I was like, I'm kind of getting bored. Which Steam do you have? Steam Deck? Oh yeah, because you see it in the background. Oh, this guy. Talking about the Morley Kent. Please don't sue me again. So, yeah, I want to see if he's quirky.
I spent the last 3 months building a secret door for the tiny library.
He sounds
on my
quirky.
stairs to see if I can fool my landlord. He's never seen the library in person, so at the end of this video,
But you can't just be quirky. You also gotta be a little swagged out. So he does seem quirky, but he's not a quirked out swaggy white boy. You know, because look, compare him to Timothy Chalamet. I'm looking up Timothy Chalamet. We're here in the beginning. We were talking about quirky white boys. Timothy. And I said Timothy is one of the last few quirky white boys. Quirky. He's quirky and swagged out. I always have to emphasize the swagged out part is also pretty important. Like I'll show you what makes him quirky. Birthday. There's like a birthday video of him right now. A cake. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, see, look at that. He's quirky and he's swagged out. See? Look at that. Here's the candles. Puts his face on the cake. Dude. And then he does a cool little flex. Look at that. Come on. How can you not respect that? Watched the video of a guy riding bike from England, China, but I can't remember his name. Wendigoon's too monotone. Is it me or was it audio issues earlier? Shay Carl, look, I went over this. Shay Carl's not a quirky white boy because he cheated on his wife. The same with Ethan Slater. Timmy lacks aura, bro. You're crazy. Timothée Chalamet has aura, bro. He has aura. He's got hella aura, bro. I don't know what you guys are on about. Look at him in Dune. Dune is pure aura, bro. Look. Timothée Chalamet. Look at that aura, bro. See, this movie, literally, Dune only worked because Timothée Chalamet literally had aura. Look at that, bro. This is my Paul Atreides, dog. Look at that. Hella aura, bro. Paul Atreides doesn't work if you don't have aura. You need aura. Jeez, how about if Kendrick ran into Timothy? Like, I fuck with Timothée Chalamet. Didn't she try to make me hate him, but he's just a real dude? Yeah, I can't hate him. And I like that he acts embarrassing and he doesn't care. Cause like Zendaya does not fuck with Timothée Chalamet. Where is it? There's like a funny interview of them together where he acts like a little quirky. And she does not fuck with it. Where is it? Is it this one?
Your role is quite a lot about fulfilling your destiny. Is fate and destiny, are those things that you believe in?
Wow, great question.
You
could be the master of your fate, you could be the captain of your soul, but you have to realize that life is coming from you and not at you. And that takes time.
Wow.
Okay.
Nah, she fucks with that. There's one that she doesn't fuck with him where she thinks he's kind of cringe. Embarrassed. This one?
This is quite a deep question, I have to warn you. Timotei, your role is quite a lot about
Oh yeah, not access my Instagram. All right. I thought Zendaya was into. No, she only likes Tom Holland. Have you guys ever seen those clips of Zendaya embarrassing herself for Tom Holland? I like those. Tom Holland's definitely cooler than Tim. Tom Holland is kind of no, I disagree. I think Timothy Chalamet over Tom Holland any day. I think Tom Holland takes himself too seriously with having less accolades compared to Timothy Chalamet, right? Tom Holland is nowhere near as good of an actor as Timothy Chalamet is. Timotei. I think Tom Holland is a quirky white boy, but he's not a swagged out white boy. I'm telling you, Timothy Chalamet is perfect. He's got the quirk and the swag. See, there you go. Jenjen gets it. He's British, so it's a different category. Zendaya and Timotei are BFFs. I think they're cool with each other. I think the what I'm talking about is more like where if Tom Holland acted silly, Zendaya was like cracking the fuck up. Versus when Timotei Chalamet was acting silly, Zendaya was not having it. I've yet to be impressed by Timmy. Sorry. Watch Dune. If you watch Dune and you still hate Timotei Chalamet, then there's nothing that's gonna make you like Timotei Chalamet. He's good. I think he's gotta chill out. Say he's nerdy, not quirky. I hate Tim, and I don't know why. Timmy Boy's more of a prick now, to be honest. Yeah, I think Tim's gotta like tone it down. Where he's very. I mean, it's good that he's hyping himself up, but like he just needs to show that he's good. Opinions on chickens? Chickens good. Opinion on chicks are cool too, man. Chicks are cool, chickens are cool. Both cool for different reasons. Dudes, chicks, both cool, man. I remember one time I said chicks because I have like very California slang. I say dudes and chicks, and some fucking. I mean, I'll just say it. He's a performative feminist guy. Came up to me. He's like, "You shouldn't say chicks." I was like, "Why not?" I call everyone dudes and chicks, bro. And yeah, try to come at me with that, bro. I was like, "Sit your performative ass down. Don't come at me with that, bro." What part of LA you from? I am from the Valley. I grew up mostly in Van Nuys, and then I moved to Pacoima. But I'm out of Pacoima now. Car one girl now. Maybe he was vegan. Nah, you're just lame. What about Lex Luthor? The actor, what's his name? Forget his name. The guy who played Lex Luthor. He's not quirky or swaggy, Leslie. You know, he's just a good actor. Quema, yeah. Oh, nice. You are Valley coded. Thank you. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative. Daily reminder for Nate to get a job. I got a job. The hell? Got a job. You guys don't have jobs. You guys are here with me. Can you order some food? Yeah, go for it. Nicholas Holt. Yeah, Nicholas Holt. He's not swagged out. You guys think Nicholas Holt's swagged out? Let's see, Nicholas. He's too serious. He's kind of swaggy here. He's kind of swaggy in this picture. He's pretty swaggy white boy. But he's usually not. He's not really swaggy usually. Look at that. See, he's so serious. He just looks like a nice guy. Yeah. And that is not a quirky, swagged out white boy, guys. Sorry. Guys, think of somebody else. Potential here. Potential to be quirky and swaggy from here, but he didn't go that route, unfortunately. Yeah, a little swagged out here, but not quirky. See, that's the issue. He's swagged out, but not quirky. Do you see him in skins? I've never seen skins. The Brits don't do swag. See, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was funny the menu too. I love the menu. The menu is great. He kind of looks like Austin Butler stretched out. Dude, Austin Butler would have been a good quirky white boy. He had the quirk, but then he was quirky because he was doing the Elvis voice. Look at that. The potential was right there, man. But then he decided to be Elvis, and he lost the swag. He had some quirk to him. Yeah, he's too serious, man. See, this was quirky. I like this. No swag, but the quirk. But yeah, but then he lost it. Elvis fucked it up. Mike Cera was awkward. Yeah, Mike Cera is not a quirky white boy. He's an awkward white boy. Let's put Mike Cera. That's fine. Yeah, he used to be quirky. Yeah, see, he had the sauce here. Yeah, see, but this is like in the early 2000s. Yeah, this is quirky and swagged out. Young Michael Cera was quirky and swagged out. He grew out of it though. He lost it. Yeah, but this is quirky and swagged out. You guys don't see it, but I do. Henry Cavill's not quirky. Jeremy Allen White. Let's see. No, not at all. Not ever. I don't think he's ever quirky or swaggy. No. His quirk swag meters are 0. I'm sorry. He has 0 quirk and swag. Because I'm saying this when he was younger. Yeah, he did not have it. Yeah, I've never seen a white boy with 0 swag or quirky. Wow. Wow. Evan Peters, that's a good one. That's a good one. See, Evan Peters might be quirky and swaggy, guys. It's kind of quirky here. Let me find a swaggy one. What's a good swaggy? Ooh. But there's an acting role. It doesn't count if he's acting. It's got to be him. Ooh, I'm feeling this way. He's got the earrings. He's got a little hair. Yeah, I'm feeling Evan Peters. Evan Peters might be quirky and swaggy. How old is he? Let me find out his age. 38. Ooh. Yeah, he aged out of the quirk swag era. All the white boys. You know what? Young Jason Segel was definitely a quirked out, swaggy white boy. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, he had it. Dude, he had it. Ooh. Bro, he's so swagged out. Damn, he's too old now, but yeah, he had it. But that's what I mean. It's a dying breed, bro. Look at that. And I know he was quirky too, man. Jack Quaid is my quirky white boy, my quirky swag white boy. Who's Jack Quaid? Remember, they got to be pretty young now. So they're not young. Oh, yeah, Jack Quaid is quirky and swaggy. Look at that. Damn, but he's too old. Who's a young, quirky, swaggy white boy? What's it called, yeah? Douglas Emhoff? You think Douglas Emhoff is a quirky white boy? Miss. He looks quirky. I'm not getting swag from him though. He's pretty quirky. This is a guy who knows he bagged a baddie, bro. No, not feeling swag from him, Galia. Not getting swag from Douglas. What about my husband, Eric Warham? I don't want to dox your husband, so I'm not gonna look him up. Wait, who else did Galia said? Justin Trudeau. Oh man, can I even pull up the Justin Trudeau blackface? Oh man. He's swaggy. Is he quirky? He's pretty swaggy though. He looks a little quirky. He's a little quirk to him. Let's see. If I tap in young, is it gonna show blackface? Oh yeah, he used to be a quirky because he was just like a theater kid. Yeah, he did all the blackface because he was a theater kid. I guess that's just something they do. I never took theater, so. Oh yeah, look at that quirk. Look at that swag, bro. So we need to stop saying twink death. We need to start saying swag. Swag quirk death, bro. He is dating Katie. Pretty quirky. Oh, blackface Trudeau. John Wayne Gacy. No. Zero quirk, zero quack. Zero quirk, zero swag from John Wayne Gacy. What? No, did he do the... Hold on. Let's get our fact sheet. Does Justin Trudeau do blackface for theater, or he did it just for the love of the blackface? He did that for fun? Young Biden? I think Young Biden was quirky. Bernie's still a swaggy white boy? Yeah, Bernie is forever a swaggy white boy. That's crazy that Justin Trudeau just did that for fun. Let's see, Justin Trudeau apologizes for blackface. I think when he apologized for the blackface, they asked him like, is there more? Oh my God, I didn't want to pull it up. Jesus Christ. Wow. I think they asked them if I think they asked him of how many more times has he done blackface, and he says, I don't know. Makeup at a gala at a private school. It was a yearbook photo. Oh my God. And it's crazy. His is pretty bad. I didn't want to pull it up. But here was is Rob Ford quirky? No, you know who is a quirky? Who is that that Canadian mayor? I'm gonna just type in Canadian mayor that did coke. Oh, it is Rob Ford. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. This guy had nothing but swag. He didn't just do coke. That's it with meth. He smokes meth. Oh man, look at him. Dude, he was awesome. Yeah, he had aura. Oh, he was so cool, man. I remember when he was blowing up at the time. And I was he did everything. He didn't just do crack, he smoked meth. He did everything. There's like multiple of it. And he still got elected. All this stuff came out. Yeah, his approval rating went up when he got caught doing meth. Where the baby at? The baby's right here. She's sleeping right now. It's hard to not love him, man. He's hard to not love. My favorite clip of him is they asked him if he cheated on his wife. And then he says no because he gets plenty of pussy at home. He eats plenty at home. Yeah, rip to the goat, man. When he died, the quirk and swag went with him. He took all the quirk and swag from the white boys. But yeah, oh yeah, here's Ezra apologizing.
I want to begin by saying a few words directly to racialized Canadians who face discrimination every single day in their lives, even in a country like Canada. What I did hurt them, hurt people who shouldn't have to face intolerance.
Can't remember his name. He was too quirky and got canceled.
I deeply, deeply regret. Darkening your face, regardless of the context or the circumstances, is always unacceptable.
I just like when they ask him, "Is there more?" and he says, "Maybe."
I said that then, and I never should have done it. I never talked about this. Quite frankly, I was embarrassed. It was not something that represents the person I've become, the leader I try to be, and it was really embarrassing. I am wary of being definitive about this because the recent pictures that came out I had not remembered. And I think the question is, how can you not remember that? The fact is, I didn't understand how hurtful this is to people who live with discrimination every single day. I have always acknowledged that I come from a place of privilege, but I now need to acknowledge that comes with a massive blind spot.
Oh man.
I've dedicated my leadership and my service to Canada to try and counter intolerance and racism everywhere I can. But this has been a personally a moment where I've had to reflect on the fact that wanting to do good, wanting to do better simply isn't good enough, and you need to take responsibility for mistakes that hurt people who thought I was an ally. I shared the moments that I recollected, but I recognize that it is something absolutely unacceptable to do. And I appreciate calling it makeup, but it was blackface, and that is just not right. It is something that people who live with the kind of discrimination that people do because of the color of their skin, or their history, or their origins, or their language, or their religion, face on a regular basis. And I didn't see that from the layers of privilege that I have, and for that I am deeply sorry, and I apologize.
There wasn't the quote. Someone asked him, was like, "How many more pictures are there of you in blackface?" And he says, "I don't know." Was he drunk or you can't remember? No, it wasn't. It wasn't that Justin Trudeau was drunk. He couldn't remember he did blackface. He just did blackface so much that he literally the one instance that blackface came up for him. He the picture that came out, he does not recall that particular picture, but he literally does not recall that particular picture because Justin Trudeau did so much blackface. That's what you guys need to understand. You can't hear anything? Nah, it wasn't that interesting anyways. But yeah, that's what he means. Darkening is gonna say, dude, yeah, it's look up Justin Trudeau in blackface. It is not. Yeah, it could be Tuesdays, 110 million, who knows? Yeah, he did it so much. It was his party trick. Happens to the best of us, yeah. Yeah, he said, I don't know, Google it. Yeah, he said, yeah, I think he said he want to make a definitive statement of how many pictures of him in blackface are there. So the evidence is at least 3 different times he did blackface, but claims a lot more. Yeah, he's smart to not say definitive. It's like Gali says the Mike Carney as well. I saw Galia. I'm not endorsing Trudeau over here, just in case. Thank you, Galia. Yeah, Harley Moore. Yeah, I know. I can't believe Harley brought it up himself. That dude, when I saw the picture of Harley, I was like, oh shit. That one's crazy too. But I mean, apparently he showed Shaq, and Shaq was cool with it. That's crazy. People were just doing that shit back then, bro. It's crazy. All right, Mia's up. It's been 2 hours. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I feel like I did nothing today. I feel like this was a mid-stream, but I had a good amount of viewers. Mia's up already. So yeah. So because Mia's up, I think I'm gonna end the stream soon. I'll answer any questions. And for those wondering, I have 0 photos of me in blackface out there. 0, I swear. All right, I'm not the Canadian Prime Minister. Don't check H3 Benadryl. What the hell fuck did he do? Did he post me? H3 Benadryl is like my biggest fan, bro. What did he post? Oh my god, let me see what H3 Benadryl posted. What do you post? Also, I do like H3 Benadryl. Oh man. Oh, let me copy this into different browser because I don't want anything to pop up on my Instagram. All right, you guys are gonna get blinded right now because it's bright. Even I'm getting blinded. Your E word gets wetter and you ride my face harder. But just like you feel my warm breath between your legs, it makes you shudder and you get goosebumps. You squeeze your own tits and grab them again. I gotta finish stroking this. I'm going crazy. It's not that bad. I was good thing I was mumbling, so you couldn't get it. Zach's not gonna use that. I was mumbling. My mumbling wins. Yeah, H3 Benadryl fucking. He's the one who like clips me all the time, bro. I was mumbling, so those are terrible sound bites. Sorry, H3 Benadryl, you did not get me. Failed Climp and Chimp, bro. Yeah. The one that I think Zach is gonna grab is the one where I talk about me, my poopy toilets. Even I felt too embarrassed to read those freaking. Here, I'm gonna like this. I felt too embarrassed to even read off those messages, man. This is guaranteed 30-minute convo on the 19th. Yeah. I've been going kind of crazy on the lives. But here's the thing, I'm not, just to put it out there, because some of my colleagues are gonna want to accuse me for sound fucking forcing clips. I do not try to get myself clipped. Okay. This is just how I talk, this is how I am. It is so unbelievable for my colleagues to believe I am so naturally funny, right? Because they gotta try. I don't gotta try. I just do it. This is just how I am. So I'm not farming for clips. I'm just naturally very funny. And anyone who is in disbelief of that, it says more about how unfunny they are. So there's that. It's so hard for people to believe that I'm just like this. I'm just built this way, bro. They're just jealous that you're funny. I know. They're not. It's not the fact that they're jealous that I'm funny. They're jealous at the lack of effort I put in to do that. Self-report to accuse. Exactly. Nate is quirky. Yeah. Honestly, if I was I'm quirky. I'm not very swaggy, but and I'm not a white boy, so the quirk and swag don't really hit as hard. Nathan, the quirky brown boy. See, I don't know, Leslie. When you say it that way, it sounds kind of racist. I don't like being called a brown boy, so let's not. No, don't call me that. Leslie says the quirky bee. No. Do not accept that. I do not call me a quirky brown boy. It sounds very racist, guys. Okay. No such thing. You've been enjoying the break? I have. No, I'm not swaggy at all. Not swag. I have zero swag, bro. I lack the swag. I wish I was swaggy. I try to be swaggy, but it's a lot of work, you know. You the quirk that you're born with the quirk, but the swag you gotta work towards the swag, you know. I know. I'm gonna finish right now. We're gonna get our date together. We're gonna go for a walk. It's not raining anymore, so I'm gonna go for a walk with Mia. You know, it's weird just because of a society, guys. Just because I go out with walks with Mia, and I feel like people, because I'm a guy, I feel like people think I kidnapped this baby, or like I'm a bum dad because I'm not at work and I'm with a baby in the middle of the day. Yeah, you got to be molded by the swag. Swag is a mindset. It's true. It's true. So yeah. I feel weird. I feel like people stare at me when I'm out with Mia walking her stroller. They're like, "Who the fuck is this bum, bro? Get a job, man." See, women have it easy with babies. You could just go out. Women could just go out with their baby. They don't think of them as a bum. I go out with a baby, people think I'm a fucking bum, bro. You got the dad swag now? That's true. Yeah, man with baby raises flags. Yeah, it's true. And I hate that. Why can't I just why can't I go out and walk my baby and people are like, wow, that's a good dad right there. No, they think bum or kidnapper. It's so sad. I hope that changes, man. What do we do to change that? They just let you kidnap my baby? That's the thing. They just assume. Just wear a Pangania vest and everyone would think you're tech finance. Yeah. I gotta go out. Maybe I should just wear a Bluetooth headset and just pretend I'm on the phone. Or no, just have my AirPods in there and just talk to myself. Whoever said you're a bum? Society says I'm a bum because I'm not at work. Bro, I just hate hanging out with my baby friends. Yeah. Now Mia looks more like her mommy. Mia's too beautiful to look like her daddy. So look, it's not the fact that I'm scared of being judged, is that I know I'm being judged and I wish I wasn't. What's a Patagonia vest? I don't even know what the hell Galia is referencing. Let's see. Is it? I'm assuming it's the tech. Yes, the Tech Pro vest. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll get the Patagonia vest. Do matching clothes. I don't think the matching clothes will help me. People give me shit for taking my brother to the park on your difference. Little's got questioned by somebody and Derek looks by tons of more. And that's the other. I feel like because I have a daughter, made it home. Good job, Great Tickler. I'm happy you made it home. And that's because I have a daughter. Like one day, like Mia's gonna be a teenager, and I would like to, take her out. And I feel like I'm gonna be with my teenage daughter, RC. She's gonna be beautiful. And people were gonna be like, "Wow, this guy's this old man." Because when she's a teenager, I'm be like in my 40s, like, "Oh, this creepy old man's out with a young girl." And I'm like, "I'm just out with my daughter." It's hard. It's hard being a girl dad. It's hard being a dad. I'll say women have it harder than men, but dads have it harder than moms because society is against dads, bro. So yeah. How's that? So next time you see a father being a dad, say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you for being a dad. When you see a dad with their kid, don't be like, "Oh, are you babysitting?" No. Say you look like a good dad. Don't let the patriarchy influence your. No, it's not. Nothing's gonna change me, Mia. I'm still gonna go out with Mia when she's older. Just us two, daddy, daughter day. That's still gonna be a thing for us. My dad disowned me for dating a black guy. Well, your dad sucks. So I disown your father. That's a bad dad. I just want Mia to be happy with whoever she goes. I'm sorry, being father is still no excuse to be a male. That's true. I was gonna say thank you to the chicken never. So no. See, you guys are falling to society's trap. See, you're assuming the dad you're gonna thank is gonna be a kidnapper. What the hell, bro? It's obviously gonna be their dad. This is why dads don't want to be president. This is why dads leave, bro. It's the society forcing them to go. Like, what's the point of being a dad if I'm just gonna be judged? I get it now. I wouldn't. I can handle the pressure. A lot of other dads can't because they're cowards. Didn't Nate have falling down the alt-right pipeline? Yeah, alt-right pipeline. Society forces fathers to leave, man. It's crazy. Oh, damn, I gotta unpack that iPad. Men. Yeah, so yeah, next time you see a dad, thank him. If you have a good dad, thank your dad. Like, thank you for being a dad. We thank moms too much. Mother's Day is a way bigger day than the Father's Day. That's true. I didn't say women have it easy. I said moms have it easy. Moms get all the glory. They get all the praise. They don't get judged for being alone with their kids. Fathers do. You know, it's literally a joke, like a movie joke when there's a stay-at-home dad. Why? Why is it funny to be a stay-at-home dad? I like to know. I'd like to know. What's the joke on being a dad? Cry. I will cry. I am crying, bro. I thank my shitty dad for living. He left because of society, though. He would have stayed, but the pressure of not being good enough caused him to go. It's pathetic, but it's true. We thank moms too much. We we do. That's my hot take. We live in society, yeah. You guys don't like to hear it, but you guys know it's true. Dads only get flowers the day they die. That's true. Doesn't sound alt right. Someone says alt right. No. See, that's the thing. Loving your dad shouldn't be an alt right sentiment. Somebody's gonna kill on Mother's Day. But you have 2 Father's Days. That's true. 2 Father's Days would be great. Dads don't get enough credit because they've always been emotionally unavailable. Well, why are they emotionally unavailable? Is because society told them that having feelings is bad. Hey, do you want to adopt a man in his 30s? Nah. I don't want to know. I don't want to be a father to some 30-year-old man. Dude, just live your own life. There will always be chismos and chismosos. No, I know, but look, sometimes you gotta stand up for something. You know, we can all live our own lives, but sometimes we need people to speak out. But you should like, oh, the Merak. I know which scene you're talking about. He's like, I love my dad. I think it's the opposite. It's definitely dad's actions that cause society. There's a chicken and the egg situation right here, right? Did man cause society to be emotionally unavailable, to be not there for the kids, to leave, or did society cause men to do that? Think about it. Now you should do a cookie stream. That's a loves thing, Galia. We don't step on each other's toes. We don't say we got what's it called? Unspoken rules in the H3 streamerverse. Love cooks and drives. Nate hangs out, plays video games with a baby. If anybody else does that, I am coming for them. If Love or AB have a baby and they stream while taking care of their baby, I am coming for them because that's my thing. Mia fell asleep again. Mia fell asleep. She's falling asleep. Oh, mañana es Día de los Reyes. Yeah, I was thinking about getting the bread, but it's just AB drives. But Love drives and cooks. AB drives and talks. I mean, Love cooks too. Love talks too. But you kind of have to, right? Ethan does that, right? Yeah, but Ethan's more of he's like a podcast host. You know, he's not really a dad stream. It's good they don't take care of the baby to keep gaming. Huh? If they don't take care of the baby while they stream. Yeah, if they have a baby, they don't take care of it, that it doesn't affect my bottom line. Because I stream while taking care of my baby. So yeah. Anyways, respect fathers. I'm gonna go walk my baby. Society doesn't want me to. Society doesn't want me to. They think I'm kidnapping her. They think I'm a bum. But I don't care. I'm gonna walk out with my baby. I don't care. Okay. I'll have a baby drive and cook and game. Oh my god. But you'll be a mom though, Galia. See, it's different because I'm a dad doing it, so it's more endearing for me. As a mom, people are like, "Oh, you're just doing mom stuff." But for me, as a dad, people are like, "Whoa, a dad who cooks, takes care of the baby, and streams? That's crazy. That's awesome." So yeah. Society doesn't expect me to do that, and if I do it, they're very impressed. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go walk on my baby. Maybe because she's kind of knocked out again. So if she stays asleep, I probably won't look at her. LOL, true. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go be a father. F the haters, bro. They don't know. Like, it's true. Like, cuz cleans and got that ring. It's true. All right. I'm gonna go out, guys. I'm gonna face society once again. Proud. I won't let them take me down. They will never ever stop me from walking out with my baby. All right. Long live dads. But also shout out to mothers. No hate to mothers. Just long live dads. Shout out to fathers. Bye bye. Viva los padres. Yeah, I'm walking it for society. I always wait a little bit because I don't know when the stream stops. See. Wait a couple seconds. I'm gonna just stay still. I'm kind of ruining the ending by still talking. Hold on. I'm gonna stay still, then end it.